What's up, my crypto legends? This is the Bitcoin price on the 1 hourly chart. We did break out from the resistance of this ascending kind of wedge that we mentioned yesterday. Are we going to reach the target here just below the $59,000? While I'm recording, we're already hitting 57,500 approximately. So we're going to analyze the situation here. We're taking a look at the 4 hourly, at the daily, and we're also going to take a look at the VPVR because there is major resistance that we need to break just round about that $59,000-$60,000. We're going to talk about that situation today and how far can the Bitcoin price go till we have that major 5, 10 or even 15% correction. Okay, we're going to analyze the situation because there is very big bearish divergence on the 4 hourly chart that we need to pay attention. Okay guys, so whoever's longing, you just need to be cautious. Okay, take some profits and then we'll analyze to see where we can find some next trading opportunities. We're taking a look at XRP because XRP has been looking very bullish since we detected this kind of inverse head and shoulder breaking out from this descending wedge. We're going to take a look at XRP in today's episode and also the Bitcoin dominance. Are we going to climb all the way to the 50% levels and then have a major drop? I'm going to show you something that could happen on the Bitcoin dominance, so make sure to stay tuned. Hello there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoin Senses. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe daily TA on Bitcoin, crypto, and also do live streams to connect with the community. I'm back to my home on Wednesday, so I'll be doing a lot of live streams, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, Not Financial Advisor. Now, guys, thank you very much for my last video, 527 likes. Let's try and get this video to 700 likes. I will appreciate it a lot, guys. So make sure to smash up the like button and let's go straight into the video. Now, yesterday we were talking about this kind of ascending wedge that we were having on the Bitcoin price on the 1 hourly. We finally did break the resistance. We had a little bit of a fake out, came straight back up, then down, and then we did break it and then bounced here from this resistance, turning it into support. Now we should be arriving just round about that 58,500 or even just below $59,000 really, where you could actually take some profits. Yesterday we did analyze this ascending wedge. So are we going to reach that level and then have that maybe major correction, guys? You know the deal. When Bitcoin does have that major pump action, okay, for a few days, it is very dangerous to long. Okay, now it would be better to start thinking of a short position. Now, you know, I've been looking for that potential correction for the Bitcoin price here in the next few days, because when we pump that much for BTC, it is very dangerous to long. Now, I do think that we are going to get extended above 58, even 58,500, because of this measured move of this ascending wedge. But what I'm really cautious is if I zoom out here on the daily chart. Okay, I just want to show you how the BTC price has seen this major level as a major resistance zone. In the past here, we did see the BTC price have a drop after all-time high, coming back up and stopped here just round about the $60,000. Now on the VPVR, we can see that the $60,000 is the very end where the most volume has been traded, okay, where we have this nice mountain over here. I do not think that we are going to have enough buying power, okay, to break this level in the next coming days. Yes, we could hit that 58, even $59,000. I think that is going to be a very dangerous level. Okay, I do expect some type of correction for BTC. It might be 10%, it might be 15%, even it might be 20%. Nobody knows, but we need to be cautious and we need to take advantage to long that retracement, right? Because I am a Bitcoin bull. I am just very cautious here on long positions where we're currently at, because I am expecting some kind of retracement before we continue to the upside, guys. It is very likely when we see BTC pump this high without any major retracement. We need to be super cautious. Now let me just go here on this chart, okay, and I want to show you the 4 hourly here. This is what we were talking about, the ABC correction, also 1 2 3 4 5 wedge from Elliott wave theory. Now it does look like here, by looking at the chart, zooming in all the way from the 30th of September when we started pumping all the way down here, that we are creating 5 waves, all right, inside of this first wave. So this first wave still hasn't finished. As you can see, we are still going sideways and pumping. But if you go to the daily chart, you know, you can clearly see that this is still inside of that first wave, just like what happened here from the 19th of July all the way to the 31st of July. It still was one wave, even though you had a little bit of sideways action here on the 4 hourly chart. So if we just zoom in, you know, there are still 5 waves inside of a one wave. So if this were to be a one wave, you know, we do still have that pump, sideways action making the second wave, pump being the third wave, sideways action being the fourth wave, and now we are creating that fifth wave before we supposedly should have that kind of ABC correction, maybe taking us to the $52,000 or $50,000 in my opinion. Okay, you can clearly see that that has been happening for the last few days. We've got the pump sideways, and now another pump. You know, you can't go pump sideways like this for weeks, right? It is very, very likely at some point you are going to see some kind of a double dip there, being the ABC correction. Okay, that is just my analysis. I've seen this before. We did detect this ABC correction very, very nicely, and that's what I'm expecting here in the next coming days after we do potentially hit that $58,000 or $59,000, expecting that major ABC correction, and then still pumping to the upside, creating that third wave, and that would be our best opportunity for longing. Okay, this is what I'm looking for here for the BTC price. Now let's take a look at XRP, because XRP is looking pretty bullish. XRP, we were talking about XRP just when we were below $1.05 around this range, and it did look like I was connecting these lower highs here on the 4 hourly. Okay, as you can see, let me just go back here to the Bitcoin price, because there's something that I want to talk about that I didn't talk about, was the massive bearish divergence that we do have on the 4 hourly chart. Okay, let me just get this out of the way, because something very, very similar is happening now on on BTC. When we had this first pump over here, we had a massive pump over there, and then after that massive pump, the price was continuing to the upside. Okay, let me just zoom in so you can see it. Okay, massive pump, the BTC price was going sideways and slightly to the upside, creating these massive bearish divergence, and then having that major correction right over here. This was about a 12% correction on BTC back in August. So if I just zoom in here to see what is happening now for BTC, we can clearly see that this major pump over here was absolutely insane. We did have a nice peak over here, and now we are creating lower highs on the RSI and higher highs on the price action. Something very, very similar that what happened right over here in August. Okay, so just so you can see it, I'm going to put these bearish divergence, these lower highs on the RSI, so you can clearly see that some type of correction is likely in the coming days, and that might be a very, very good opportunity to re-enter BTC to break all-time highs in the next coming weeks, guys. So this is what I wanted to show you, the bearish divergence on the 4 hourly. Remember, guys, for experienced traders, Bybit is my favorite swing trading platform, up to $600 by using my link in the description. PrimeXBT, you can get 50% added to your deposit when you use my link in the description. I've got a full tutorial down below of these two exchanges. I'm getting a small commission, you're getting the best bonus, guys. It is a win-win. Let's go to XRP, because XRP, we did connect these lower highs, also mentioned on live streams, also in one of my videos. Now we did create a very choppy inverse head and shoulder. We successfully broke out from this resistance, okay, from this neckline. Remember also we did break out from this descending wedge. The target is already $1.35, which is the top of the wedge. Now you could expect some kind of volatility after breaking the wedge. You don't need to go up there in a straight line. That is the measured move, but going up there can be pretty choppy. Okay, now what we have broken here was this major resistance that should be turning nicely into support, which is around about that $1.05. And remember that the $1.05 for XRP is a major level. Check out here this major resistance that we have on XRP, major support here, support there. We broke below it, resistance. We did manage to get back up again, guys. So this level is going to be insane to hold as support. This is in between the $1 and $1.05. Expect a little bit of volatility around this range, and then continue to the upside to meet the $1.35 for XRP. So this is what I got for XRP. Most bearish case scenario would be coming and hitting that $1.05, $1 range, and then continue to the upside, or we might just go sideways from here and then have that major leg up hitting the $1.35. This is what I see on the chart. Okay, guys, we've got the descending wedge, measured move is hitting the top of the wedge, and also we have this inverse head and shoulder. Okay, that also the measured move is taking the head from the lower part to the resistance from the breakout, which should be hitting that $1.35. Okay, so we've got these two bullish patterns that are targeting $1.35. This is what I got for XRP. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance, the Bitcoin dominance, everybody. I've got a lot of people in the Telegram group. If you're not in there, make sure to join it, the community channel and the alerts channel. We talk crypto in that channel, okay? It is down below in the description. We've got all our socials down below. Now, are we going to create a double bottom, something very similar to what happened right over here, and start pumping on the Bitcoin dominance, potentially hitting that 60% level? I think this is very, very different because we are still in a bull market. We are breaking major structure. Bull market is very, very likely to continue for BTC and crypto. And I don't see the Bitcoin dominance recovering just yet. I do see the Bitcoin dominance going to much lower levels. I think the Bitcoin dominance now is somewhere very similar to where we were in September and October from 2017, right over here, where we did have a massive drop here. We also had that drop over here. We're just going sideways. We might see some pumpy action, even going to the 50% levels. Something very similar, choppy action here to the upside before we had that last major rally to finish the cryptocurrency cycle, okay, in early 2018, where Bitcoin almost hit $20,000. We had Ethereum hitting 1,400 and altcoins going absolutely crazy. We will see that kind of price action in crypto in the next coming months. We do not know if it's going to be, you know, in November, or is it going to be in March of 2022. We could see price action. We could see the percentage action here on the Bitcoin dominance going sideways, maybe slightly to the upside, hitting that 50% levels, and then dropping, okay, down over here in January and even March of 2022. Maybe Bitcoin will be hitting the 20% levels, the Bitcoin dominance, okay? This is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting very similar action, okay? Drop, consolidation, this is where we're currently at, and then another major drop that should happen, okay, in between, you know, November and March of 2022. This is what I'm expecting, guys, because the Bitcoin cycle, the cryptocurrency cycle hasn't ended just yet, okay? This is what I got for the dominance, guys. We are going to see some side action and a little bit of recovery for Bitcoin, even hitting that 50% range, okay, in my opinion, and going sideways for maybe a couple of months till we have that major drop. Guys, this is going to be it for today's episode. Thank you for joining in. Make sure to subscribe. I'm back Wednesday with my live streams and everything normal, okay? Connecting more with the community. Make sure to check out the Bitcoin Consensus website, the latest news and technical analysis here. Make sure to check it out. The link is in the description. Thank you, guys. I will see you in the next one. And if you do not know how to trade on Bybit and PrimeXBT, the video is on the screen. Thank you, guys.